Hello, welcome to my first training video. So, a couple of things. One thing for everybody is that I'm going to attach a YouTube link. It's, I think, like a 4 or 5 minute video of this literacy specialist going through the entire alphabet and saying the letter sound really slow and really clear for you to hear it. And then at the end, he gives you a few notes on what he did about things that we do every day that as teachers that we don't know we're doing incorrectly. So what I want you to hear those sounds but I want you to listen to what he has to say at the end of the video as well, because that's really important. And then if you go back and watch the video again, listening to him say those sounds a second time after receiving that information from the end of the video, you might take away a couple of sounds that you noticed are different than how you'd been saying them before. So watch that video. Sorry for being a nerd about phonics. Second, this is for busy bees, zippy zebras, and leaping lizards, and anybody who could potentially work with them. So if you're not currently working with them, but you have in the past, watch this. If it's not pertaining to you, you can stop watching this video and you can head over to that YouTube link and listen to that man make letter sounds. Okay, this is about the memory verse. So you guys received all this stuff last week, and each week of the month has a memory verse. So this week's memory verse is Matthew 7:24, and it is the wise man built his house on the rock. So your job is to go over this memory verse with your kids 3, maybe 4 times a day. And it's just super fast. It can be a one-on-one thing where you sit down with each of them during your centers and you ask each of them to say it to you. You should be doing that at some point throughout the week, regardless. Or if it's something you're in a rush or you're transitioning from the bathroom back to the classroom, you can have them repeat it with you. So it would sound like Matthew 7:24, and then they would repeat it. The wise man, they would repeat it, built his house, they would repeat it, on the rock, they would repeat it. And as the week goes on, you can add more words each time. The wise man built, and then they would repeat that, his house on the rock. So you're helping them not only memorize the Bible verses, but these are wonderful skills to instill in young children that are going to help them be better students and better learners in the future. They're great study skills that help them to be able to memorize, which helps them learn to read, which helps them learn to write, whatever. I'm sorry I'm being a nerd about learning, but please work on this with your kiddos each week. And on Friday, Kayla or I will come around with the prize cart. And for busies and zippies, she will say it with them. And as long as they're participating and putting forth an effort, they'll get a pick from the prize cart. Leaping lizards, we would love to see leaping lizards be able to recite that memory verse by the end of the week. If that is not feeling attainable for you guys, then we can chat, but let's try and set that as our goal. So this is my first training video. I hope I covered a couple of key things that are important. I have a few more things to touch on in the next couple of weeks that you guys wrote about on your feedback form. So that didn't go unheard or unnoticed. And I'll be making some more training videos about that stuff in the coming weeks. As always, please provide feedback to me if there's anything that I can be helping you with.